Hey guys, welcome back to my blind playthrough of Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot, the first cases. I haven't played in a couple days. I got a little sidetracked, so I do apologize. But last time we left off, we finished the first, I think it was just the epilogue, which is the case about the missing bracelet. So I figured out what was going on there, and then it looks like we're actually helping the person who was involved in the very first case in this new case. So, I think they were getting blackmailed or something. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate the support. So, okay, let's go ahead and continue. Cassandra Van Den Bosch. Confirmed evidence. Cassandra is desperate for money. Cassandra is widowed. Oh. The family must be in a far worse position than I thought. I wonder if such desperation led to death. Okay. Elizabeth Paget. Elizabeth and Luke plan to elope. Florette Duval. Okay. Why am I not wearing a jacket? I do love the sound of the snow, though. I really miss this. Poirot. A moment longer in this weather and my fingers would have become too cold to even knock the door.
Bonjour, my name is Hercule Poirot. I am here at the invitation of Mademoiselle Angeline.
Ah, Detective Poirot. We have been expecting you. Please come in from this frightful cold.
Okay.
Merci. I don't think I would have lasted much longer out here before turning into an icicle.
It seems odd to me he doesn't have a coat on, but...
Welcome. I am Archibald Sterling, the head butler. Please accept my apologies. I have a rather pressing matter, but I will see that you are attended to immediately.
Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. I am sure I am more than capable of finding my room. I shall straighten myself up and be ready to join the party.
There is no rush, Detective. Dinner will not be served for some time. So please, make yourself comfortable. Once you have settled in, I am sure that Miss Angeline will be happy to see you. She has been eager for your arrival. She's not been herself recently. You will be staying on the first floor. I believe your room is one of the two on the west side of the house.
Merci. I am sure we shall speak again soon.
Okay. Locate your room and get settled into your surroundings. It is time to make myself comfortable. I should begin with finding my room and straightening myself up before the party begins. Oh. Archibald is stressed. Archibald came across as a man with still much to do for tonight. Why is he so stressed? Oops. Messenger, I don't want to... Okay. Staff are very busy. Archibald says the staff are very busy. I imagine a party this size requires a lot of preparation. Okay. Okay, a room assigned by Archibald. This is the room Archibald directed me to. This is claims my room is so first floor, west wing. Book. Tonight's arrivals have written a small signed message. The male guests are based in the east wing. And why am I in the west? Tonight's arrivals have written a small signed message. The male guests are based in the east wing. Interesting. Hello, you. What's this? I can hear bottles clanging and moving furniture. I presume this is the salon. The door is locked. Who the hell is this? Zachariah? Why does that name sound so familiar? I'll talk to you in a second. Don't want to go there yet. This area does not pertain to my current investigations. Oops. No, I want to get on the portrait. I can't. Oh, there we go. A portrait of a distinguished-looking gentleman. He doesn't appear to be related to the family. Okay. Oh. Very expensive. And they even have the price tag on it? To show off how much it cost. Madame Van den Bosch has always been one for appearances. Why would the family want to keep a price tag on the vase? They'll also probably have to return it. So they probably bought it just for the party to make themselves look like they're more rich than they are, and then they're going to return it. A lot of girls do that with clothes, especially on dates. I've never done that because I was never into the dating scene. I had more fucking important shit to worry about, but a lot of girls do that shit. Oof, okay, let's...
Oh.
The chance to play is very tempting, but I shall save myself the embarrassment. Aw. Okay, let's go back over here. Telephone. I imagine this is used by Archibald. I very much doubt a man would use it. I presume this leads to the dining room. I'm sure there will be a grand reveal when all are present. Okay. An interesting looking piece of stationery. It appears rather delicate. I was like, there's a quill pen in there. Oh. Well, it says quill pen after. Okay. A roaring fire. I could stand and gaze into the flames for hours. Oof, a bear rug. Glass case? What is that? I can't really see. It looks quite valuable and delicate. I shall resist the temptation to inspect it any further. Just this glass case. Okay. So I did the piano. God, even the sound design for this game is really well done. This area does not pertain to my current investigations. Okay. So we'll talk to Zachariah. Let's see what we got. A little blackmail. The Great Hall. This magnificent hall gives a sense of the demeanor and grandeur of the house. Tonight's arrivals have written a small signed message. The male guests are based in the East Wing. I must admit I'm eager to dine sooner rather than later. It has been a long day of traveling. Why would this room be locked? This is the salon. It appears to be closed off at the moment, at least to guests. Like they probably rented a whole bunch of stuff to make it look grander than it is. Okay, let's go talk to this guy. Zachariah. Hello.
Bonjour. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Detective Hercule Poirot.
Detective, I hope you're not here for me.
The hell?
Not that I am aware of. Should I be?
Ha! Not often you meet a detective with a sense of humor. I'm Zakaria Demir, but you can call me Zach.
Zachariah, sorry. I'm so used to it being pronounced Zachariah, but that's okay. Judging by the smell of alcohol, I would say he had begun the celebrations already. It is likely to be this friendly, and is likely to be this friendly with everyone. I understand the staff are busy. I was hoping I could find someone to assist me. Have you had a chance to congratulate the happy couple?
If I had seen them, maybe I would have. It is meant to be their celebration, but they're always off, dealing with something or other.
Something or other? A rather vague expression.
Let's just say they like to keep their cards close to their chest. For such a well-known family, I'm surprised they can keep anything hidden.
Would you care to elaborate on what Mademoiselle may be hiding?
I'd rather not. You're the detective, isn't that your job?
Très bien, Monsieur Demir.
Perhaps I should keep my occupation and reason for being here to myself, for now at least. I fear it may derail my initial introductions. I understand the staff are busy, but I was hoping I could find someone to assist me.
You'll be lucky. I've been waiting for a refill for ages. I came out here to find someone myself.
They're understaffed.
Ah, I see. The preparations for this evening's dinner must have taken precedence.
Because I can't afford to hire anyone.
I've seen that butler running around like a madman, but there is still no party to speak of. It's pretty clear they need to hire a few more hands.
Oof. They bit off more than they could chew.
I shall take up no more of your time. À bientôt.
Bientôt. Okay. Oh, I got 2 links now. Oops. Okay. Zachariah Demir. Says family holds a few secrets. I experienced this firsthand, but there must be some reasoning behind this comment. I wonder where their deepest revelations may reside. Zachariah is not impressed with the lack of staff. His drink must be very important to him. That's probably why he's stressed out, because he's probably having to fucking help.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
Yeah. A butler would usually escort me to my room, but on this occasion I must find my own way. Archibald is stressed due to the lack of staff. A butler would... Yeah, okay. First floor, okay. I have another one. Perhaps the task of directing guests to their rooms is usually left to another member of staff. Archibald is doing too much. Staff is very busy.
Magnifique.
These must be the rooms for tonight's events. They must be locked for a good reason. Yeah, because they're putting on a stage to make everything look like... Yeah, anyway. These must be the rooms for tonight's events. They must be locked for a good reason. Oh, and I got another one. Oops. They're always like right next to each other, I find, so
The
it's probably
pieces of
this.
the puzzle are finally coming together.
Yeah. I doubt Madame's standards have dropped. The staff must be working hard to finalize preparations. Staff are too busy to assist. Okay. That was the last one. Okay. Oh, let's see what's upstairs. Even though I'm on the first floor. Ooh, this place is huge. Wait, what's this? Oh. Letter.
Huh.
An auctioneer's receipt. I hope Madame Van den Busch isn't finding it necessary to sell her belongings. Fortune and Garçon, master auctioneer and valuer. A receipt for sale of 1 oil painting, 300 francs, 1 gold flaked frame, chipped, 100 francs, 1 marble bust, 250 francs. Purchase total. Handling fee payable total. Made payable to Catherine Van den Bosch. Okay. Or did she rent these? A painting of a valley with a series of beautiful cliffs. The scenery is truly breathtaking. Group of saints. Hey, go over there. Over there. No. Over there. No. Go lie over there, sweetie. You're all wet. Okay, a beautifully composed painting of 7 saints. Madame has quite an eye for striking artwork. Is that okay? Oh, the doors. Each door has a thing above it. Interesting. I just noticed. Huh.
Oh.
I can hear music from inside. This room must already have a resident. Perhaps others have arrived before me. Oh, let's not go in there yet. Painting.
Huh.
A painting of the sun rising over a town. Sadly, it appears to have some water damage. I was wondering why that was all weird looking.
Ah.
This store does not seem fitting of a bedroom. Something far grander resides behind it. Probably like a ballroom or something? Or the dance hall, or... Oh. Mounted animal head.
Oh.
I'm not sure how I would fare coming face to face with such beasts. Oh, grandfather clock.
Oh.
The time and skill it takes to build such a wonderful piece. It is an art form. Nor, I don't have a need to venture to this part of the house just yet.
Huh.
Okay, same thing. There was one room that didn't have the no access thing on it, so I'm not going to go in there just yet. Oh, a plant. Plants lean and rely on each other to survive, something we as a species could take a lesson from. Okay. Can I go upstairs? I cannot see Madame allowing me to stay on the top floor. I'm not sure I'd want to either. Oh, okay. Why is there two stairwells? Does it just lead to this? Oh, I see. I think it just leads to the same area. And this will go to the one room, which is here. Oh, it's a nice room. Perfume bottles. A selection of perfume compliments of the family seems rather fitting for a female occupant. Did they leave me some cologne as well? Okay, hold on. Let's... Oh, changing screen. Understandable to hide a woman's modesty while changing. I want one of these dang things. The fallen snow has laid a beautiful white blanket over the countryside that surrounds the house. This is such a nice room. Fireplace. A roaring fire. I could stand and gaze into the flames for hours. Okay, so this is not... This is for a woman. What am I supposed to do? Oh, exquisite. Continues to impress me with their collection of art. A beautifully composed painting of 7 saints. Madame has quite an eye for striking artwork. Talk to Angeline to advance the investigation. I have a link though. Can I zoom in? Yeah, it's made for a female. Oh my goodness.
I should not be surprised by my own skin.
It appears as though I'm staying in a very feminine room. Perhaps there has been confusion. Why is it so zoomed out? It appears as though I'm... Okay. It said all the guests were staying on the east side of the... Well, it would be close, so what's this? If I could get on it. Here we go. This?
I must act on thought and fact.
Not on impulse, okay. What's probably this one then? Jesus, Mother of Christ. Why is that so particular? Archibald came to Christmas. I see. This one then.
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover.
Hey, what? Oh, I guess it would be this one, sorry. Lack of staff in this one. I'm so confused. So, probably this one? Ah, get on it. Thank you.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
Okay. Oh, inspect the room. I missed stuff? Oh no, more stuff showed up. Okay, I see. A card is hidden under the pillow. It indicates Hugo would like Miss Conrad to speak with... Wait, a card is hidden under the pillow. It indicates Hugo would like Miss Conrad to speak with him as soon as possible. It appears Monsieur Sterling has given me the wrong room. This one has been made up for Jacqueline Conrad. No matter, I shall find ma chambre myself. Okay. Cupboard. There does not seem to be anything of interest in here. Yeah, I was like, what about... Oh yeah, there's luggage.
Oh.
There is no tag, but must belong to one of the guests. Is that it? Looks like it. Jackie's bedroom. Oh, hello. Gideon?
You must be Detective Poirot. Welcome. Allow me to introduce myself. Gideon Demir.
So, the brother?
The fiancé to Mademoiselle Angeline.
Oh,
The pleasure is all mine.
Angeline spoke so highly of you. It sounds as though you are the man that can sort this terrible mess out.
I am, monsieur. You have my word.
She tries her best to keep everyone else happy, but I can see it is taking its toll.
Quite understandable. She is feeling the burden of the family that is not hers to carry.
Angeline has spoken with her mother. She has asked if there is anything that could be used against her, but she was just so dismissive.
And what are your thoughts on the matter?
I do not want to overstep my position, but if there is something that could damage not only the Vandenbosch name, but our future, Angeline deserves to know.
That is a very diplomatic answer.
You have met Madame. You know it is best to not get on her wrong side.
I have, and Monsieur Gideon is wise to select his battles carefully where Madame is concerned. The guests that are attending your announcement.
Mostly friends of the family, a couple of business associates of mine. Quite a mix from all walks of life.
With regards to the blackmailing, can they be trusted, or should they be considered suspects?
Angeline is struggling to trust anyone right now, but Madame Vandenbosch, as it is her house, thought it was best for us to have them all present.
And they will all be staying in the house?
Yes, it is a rather full house. All 6 guests will be staying on this floor. The family resides on the 2nd floor. As does Felix.
I will be sure to speak with them all. However, I will keep my identity and purpose for being here hidden, at least until I have made my initial introductions.
I'm afraid that ship may have already sailed. Once the Comtesse gets wind of something, a detective coming to the house, for example, you can bet everyone will know.
I could not help noticing an air of antipathy when mentioning the Major.
You are very observant, detective. You would be wise to keep that perceptive nature while you're here.
I'm sure you are correct. But I'd like to return to your feelings towards the Major.
He has been a good friend to Madame Vandenbosch over the years, but that does not make him a good man, or suitable to involve himself in family affairs.
Monsieur Gideon has not said anything negative against the Major, but it sounds as though he is questionable of the Major's intentions in the house.
Merci, monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare for tonight's celebrations.
Okay. I guess go down the stairs. Bon, Mademoiselle Angeline is here. The sooner I learn more about the blackmail, the quicker she can return to celebrating her happy news. I'm also eager to hear about Mademoiselle Elizabeth and what became of young Florette. Yes, me too. But I want to talk to you first. Oh, wait, hold on. Find out what happened to Elizabeth Floret and the Van den Bosch family since you last met. The Van den Bosch family have held a place in my mind since our first meeting. I am most interested to see what has changed since then. Receipt and tag on, well, obviously.
Another success. I never doubted myself.
It appears the family's financial situation is much the same as the last time I saw them. Can I confirm this? Family keeping up appearances. Yep. Okay, so I gotta talk to him anyway? Cool. Let's talk to him. And then we'll talk to, Wait, wait, hold on. What? Oh no, I have to talk to Gideon. Let's go back up. I should have done that first and then...
Please, ask away, detective.
I'm aware finances can be a sensitive subject, but may I ask of the house's situation?
As far as I'm aware, everything is in order. From what I understand, the late Viscount had made some questionable investments. But that is all in the past.
And regarding the payment of the blackmail?
Angeline does not have to worry about money anymore. I was born into some wealth, and I have earned my own fortune.
Merci, monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare for tonight's celebrations.
Okay. So...
Detective, it looks as though I might be out here all weekend. What can I do for you?
So he's the brother of Gideon? Would it not be easier to find the staff yourself instead of waiting for their return?
I'm a guest. I shouldn't have to go around chasing them.
It's got a point.
Perhaps the party preparation is more of a priority.
It's not my fault they aren't ready. Why don't I wait here while you check in the butler's pantry in the east corridor? I think I saw a maid go in there earlier.
I shall take up no more of your time. À bientôt.
À bientôt. Okay. Angeline.
Mademoiselle Angeline, it is a pleasure to see you again.
Detective, how wonderful you are here. Your travel was not too arduous, I hope?
Watching from my carriage window, I saw the beautiful countryside and rolling hills. It was anything but taxing.
I'm truly thankful you could make it here at such late notice.
No thanks are required, mademoiselle. When one is requested personally, there is nothing more important.
Okay, so it seems the staff have been almost run off their feet today. Is it always like this?
Gideon and I only wanted a small dinner to celebrate our engagement, but Maman was adamant on throwing this party. It may have been her idea, but it's the staff that have made it happen. Their efforts do not go unnoticed, from me at least. They have been with us for so long. I do my best to make sure they are happy and content.
Okay, is Florette still... Mademoiselle has made a remarkable transformation from selfish spoiled brat to the gracious young woman I see before me. Although I must solve this case alone, Mademoiselle's insight may be of great assistance throughout my investigation. I'm sure we'll find out. Who is aware of the blackmail letters and their content? So I'm assuming just her and her husband. Tell me what became of the young maidservant Florette. There are certainly some beautiful pieces of art here.
Only Maman, Elizabeth, my beloved Gideon, and you, of course.
And what is your fiancé's opinion of the letters?
He thinks me foolish for paying the first one if there is no secret to reveal. But
you believe there may be a secret lurking, one that Maman is herself keeping hidden.
she tells me nothing. Even though I'm a grown woman on the verge of marriage, she still treats me like the child I once was.
Perhaps it is out of love that she protects you.
No.
It is in every mother's nature to protect
No,
their
it's
young from harm.
not. Come on, Poirot. Ugh, I hate when people's like, "Oh, mother's love is the strongest thing in the world." It's like, it can be, but anyway, the relationship between Madame and Mademoiselle is obviously far from perfect. She should treasure the time she has with Mademoiselle Angeline before she is wed and has flown the nest. Do you have any suspicions as to who may have sent the letters?
Not a single person. I don't know anyone that would stoop so low.
The guests that will be joining us
I would not have thought twice about it.
they are all close friends of yours, I assume.
Friends and colleagues. Gideon has spoken positively about them. It would be a rather underhanded tactic to do such a thing to someone you are doing business with.
Mademoiselle seems naive to the nature of business. It can be ruthless and unapologetic. Perhaps I should not overlook them as suspects as quickly as Mademoiselle has. Tell me what became of the young maidservant Florette.
Oh, detective. I'm afraid I just don't know.
What? Maybe she's blackmailing you.
She was quite adamant at the police station that she would not be returning to the house, but I assumed she would at least collect her belongings.
Maman demanded that Elizabeth pack up everything she had and dispose of it.
Hi, Cooley. How's it going? As if the poor girl had not already lost enough.
But I couldn't let that happen. Elizabeth and I took her belongings, what little there was of them, to a friend of hers in the town that Elizabeth knew of. But not even she had heard from her.
Could Florette have returned to her family?
I wanted to contact her, but I had no address or telephone number.
Yeah, my weekend went by really quickly. How was your weekend? I hope it was good.
Surely Madame must have had some information when she employed her.
You saw how Maman was. As soon as Florette was out of sight of the house, it was as though she had never been there at all. Elizabeth was most upset at the news Florette would not be returning.
Your mama's choice to ignore her.
Please, detective, you cannot make me feel any worse than I already do. If I could go back and live that day again, you must believe me, I would never have done it.
Nice. Sounds like my weekend, so. Mademoiselle Angeline has finally accepted responsibility and is remorseful for her actions that day and the consequences that followed. I am pleased to see a maturity in her, but that does not help young Florette, wherever she may be. No, 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 no. Over there. Go over there. Sorry, sweetie. There are certainly some beautiful pieces of art here.
Yes, Maman has quite a collection, although they are not all to my taste. Most, in fact.
Ooh! You made some banana bread? Nice. That's awesome. I love banana bread. I love putting like almond slices in them. Oh, it just adds like the perfect like little crunch. It's so good.
The painting of the saints in particular, it is quite exquisite. Is it connected to the house in some way?
You didn't notice the portrait above each door frame?
The one in the hall? If you look above your bedroom door, you will see one of their names. I believe they were originally carved to watch over the occupants.
Oh, that's cute.
Merci, mademoiselle. I shall find you if there is anything further I need.
Now you're making me want banana bread. Or banana chocolate chip bread. Or blueberry banana bread. God, I'm making myself hungry. Okay. Okay, now what? Oh, there's a link. Find out what happened to Elizabeth and Florette. So I guess we'll go here. Florette Duval. Florette must have tried to distance herself from the family. It truly was sad what happened to her. You added cashew, honey. Ooh, that sounds really good. Nice. Yeah, I sometimes I switch it up. Instead of putting like cashews or like almond slices or chocolate chips, I put in like blueberries. Oh, so good. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it because I'm getting hungry. Elizabeth must have taken this harder than I thought she would. Surely she has the strength to move on from this incident. I don't know. I'd be pretty pissed. Oh, there's so much here. Okay. Gideon believes finances are in order. I'm glad they've got through the rocky stage I saw them in last time. Yeah, because she married into wealth, and the mother's just fucking leeching off her. The current financial state of the house. Here?
What a revelation!
Yeah, okay. It looks like the family have gotten back on track with their money problems. Great to hear. Family taking care of money now. It looks like the family have finally got back on track. Oh, okay, saying the same thing. Angeline has matured. Angeline's behavior and sense of responsibility are almost unrecognizable since last time I saw her. Angeline tried to contact Florette. I wonder why Angeline tried to get a hold of Florette after such an incident. Because she's the one who caused it. And she probably, I mean, she should feel guilty as hell for getting her fired. I wouldn't want to work for someone who framed me for stealing something of theirs. Like, nah. Like, how could you trust your employer after that? You couldn't. Inspect the butler's pantry. What's in here? Okay, what's this? I wish I could plaques about the doors. Angeline claims the saints are represented above some of the doors in this house. How many? Well, there would be 7, would there not? Gideon says 6 guests are staying on the first floor. The family can retain their privacy on the second. Inspect the butler's pantry to advance the investigation. Oh my goodness. Zachariah says they weren't very helpful. Perhaps they will be of greater assistance to me. I can't even zoom in. Welcome back.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
That's so weird that they're in the same web, but whatever. 7 prestigious saints. I should find these above 7 doors in the house. I wonder if this matches the number of expected guests. 7 saints assigned to rooms. 7 prestigious saints. I should find these. Oh, it's literally the same thing. Okay. You said 6 though. So even though it's the second floor, they're saying it's the first floor?
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of...
All the first floor rooms are accounted for. Perhaps the missing door is hidden elsewhere. Oh my goodness, come on, game. One door missing. All the first floor rooms are accounted for. Perhaps the missing doors. Oh. Oops. There's still one more link. East wing. Secret. And secret. Ah!
I should not be surprised by my...
I fear Mademoiselle's secret may not be the only one this house is hiding. Okay. Inspect the butler's pantry. I'm assuming it's this one over here. No, never mind. Oh. Pots and pans. The cook has obviously used them for quite some time, judging by their condition. Oh. Hello. Talk to you in a second. Cupboard. There's not seem to be anything of interest in here. So is that Elizabeth? She's the cook now. Let's see if there's anything else. What are these? Someone studying? Looks like someone's studying.
Ah, Mademoiselle Elizabeth. What a pleasure to see you again.
Detective Poirot, I'm so glad you could make it.
Unfortunately, it is not purely for pleasure that I am here. Mademoiselle Angeline requires my attention professionally.
Poirot.
Yes, Angeline has told me. I'm glad she called upon you, Detective.
Oh, okay.
I've been rather worried about her.
I will do everything I can to find the blackmailer and bring them to justice.
I thought we were not supposed to be telling anyone. She could be helping Florette blackmail them, even though they deserve it, but...
I have every faith in you.
I hope I am not interrupting you.
We are all very busy, as I'm sure you can imagine. After I'm done, I can come to your room and help you with any further questions.
I'm rather embarrassed to say I'm having trouble locating my room.
No one escorted you? I am so sorry. Everyone is just so frantic at the moment. Madame has requested all staff prepare for this evening.
And you have been tasked with jobs in the pantry. Surely your talents could be used elsewhere.
I do as Madame asks. Well, as Archie asks.
Monsieur Sterling. Yes, I met him when I arrived. A charming gentleman. He did give me some rather vague instructions to find my room, though.
I can only apologise on his behalf. He would be mortified. I'm afraid I cannot be of much more help, but I believe you are located next to Mr. De Silva. By all means, the house is yours to explore.
I suppose I should not take Monsieur Sterling's lack of directions personally, considering the amount of work the staff have been tasked with. At least now I have permission to further roam the house. I'm glad to see Mademoiselle Angeline has not allowed the blackmail to dampen her spirits today.
Yes, I'm afraid it may be all for show, though. She has not been herself, and it is not only I that have noticed.
Madame Vandenbosch. Surely it must have had some effect on her.
Madame has carried on as though nothing has happened. She has never been one to show emotion, and she doesn't seem to notice how it has affected Angeline. The staff, on the other hand... Angeline means no harm, but there have been some instances recently where she has acted rather sharply with them.
I hope not too sharply. A house of 2 Madame Vandenbosches would surely be too much for anyone.
Yeah. I saw the welcome book as I arrived.
Ah yes, guests are requested to sign the book when arriving. I believe it gives details to the guests' room locations.
It stated the male guests are to be staying in the East Wing.
Yes, Madame does not believe in male and female guests residing beside one another.
I have been eagerly waiting to hear more of Belgium's greatest love story.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm afraid it is far from a happy ending. Luke is sadly no longer with us.
But
Oh, mademoiselle, I was not aware.
It's fine, Detective, honestly. I'm sorry, but I really must finish this.
Bien sûr, mademoiselle.
For a man that has a mind so brilliant and astute, I have made an easy job of embarrassing myself. Let this be a reminder to use one's gray cells before speaking.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Pleasure is mine, Detective.
So, does she mean that he's dead or that he got fired? That he's no
Before
longer...
you leave, Detective,
Oh.
I have something for you beside the furnace here from Angeline. She wanted me to give it to you on your arrival.
Eh?
Merci, mademoiselle.
Oh, a letter.
Ah,
The second letter acknowledges a payment from a previous blackmail letter. Mademoiselle Van den Bosch, you were wise to take me seriously. You have bought my silence, for a moment at least. Your family's privacy obviously means a great deal to you if you are willing to pay to keep your secrets hidden and continue to pay. You will. Would your maman be as willing to part with her wealth? You will bring a second parcel with another 5,000 francs to the cobbler's, this time addressed to a Monsieur Fontaine by close on Friday. You have done your family a service by keeping this arrangement to yourself. I'm sure I do not have to tell you what will happen if the police are involved, and I hope it will not come to that. I'm now able to read the letters that were sent to Mademoiselle Angeline. I'm sure there's a great deal to learn from them, and hopefully some clues to the author. Okay, quilt pen and handwritten. Well, there you go.
Another success.
I can't ignore the coincidence the same style of pen that wrote the letters is present in the house. Maybe it's the mom. Maybe it's the mom blackmailing her own daughter to get money because she now has a husband or fiance that has money. Anyways, letters possibly written in the house. I can't... okay, blah, blah, blah. Talk to Elizabeth. Okay.
Of course, Detective. What is it? I would not say it in front of the Major, but it is rather hideous. It was a gift from him to Madame from his time overseas. I don't think it even has the capability of writing.
A pen that does not write is like a fish that cannot swim.
As Angeline describes it, a useless ornament. It's the thought that counts, I suppose.
Interesting. As Angelina... weird.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Pleasure is mine, Detective.
And anything else? I'm so tired today. Oh, let's see this. Oh, house deeds. Oh, I think my boyfriend's here. The deeds for the house are rightly framed, but why left here and not hanging on the wall? Are they forging it? It's because they're probably trying to forge it. How long have I been streaming? Okay, cool.
Well,
Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. What? No, I'm not saying that. Anyway, I'll start another stream up after, but I'm gonna spend lunch with my boyfriend. So, yep, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye!